Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Short story for kids. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful castle in a land far, far away. In the magnificent castle, there lived the most beautiful queen. The queen only had one wish to be happy and to have a beautiful baby girl. It was a cold winter day. The queen was sewing next to the window. She saw a shooting star and made a wish to have a baby girl, with skin white as snow, whose eyes are brighter than the shiniest jewel and has cherry red lips, and her heart full of joy and happiness. And one day, the wish of the good heart queen come true. She had a beautiful baby girl. They named her Snow White. The years went by. The queen becomes old and soon after passed away. After a while, the king remarried another woman. The new queen had an evil heart. She was an arrogant and jealous woman. Every day, the queen walked her magic mirror and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" The magic mirror would answer, "No one, your highness, you are the most beautiful one." The queen would be very happy with the answer. The years went by fast and Snow White grew up to be a beautiful young girl. One day, the queen was in front of her magic mirror and asked the same question. But this time, the mirror answered, "Well, I'm sorry, but not your dear Queen Snow White is fairest of all." The queen was furious hearing it. She immediately called her huntsman and ordered him to kill Snow White. The huntsman took her to the woods, but the cold hurt her. He asked her to run away from the castle and the evil queen. In the woods, she found a cute tiny house. She opened and entered the house. The house was very small and messy. Snow White started cleaning the house. She found 7 little bits. As they was tired from cleaning, she curled up on the beds and fell asleep. The 7 dwarfs come back home from work. They saw Snow White sleeping in their bed. She told them about what had happened in the castle. The 7 dwarfs want to protect her from the evil queen. The queen learned that Snow White is still alive and decided to kill her. The evil queen disguised herself and as an old woman and offered an apple to eat. Snow White took a bit of the apple and as she did, the friend dwarf was returning home, saw the evil queen in the disguise of an old woman. They chased to the top of the mountain. When she reached the mountain top, she was hit by a lightning bolt and fell off from the mountain on death. When the dwarf returned home, the saw Snow White lying on the ground. She was in deep sleep. She was cursed by the evil queen. Dwarf put Snow White in a glass box made of most precious gems and kept the box in the forest. One day, the Prince Charming came to watch and found his dream girl lying there. He lifted her and kissed her. Snow White opened her eyes. It was that true love for kiss that broke her curse. Snow White and the prince returned to the kingdom and lived happily ever after.